Hi, I'm Jenny Barker, naturopath and health educator. Today I want to talk to you about gluten and whether it is something that could be affecting your health. So there are lots of symptoms of being intolerant to gluten. These include gas, bloating, diarrhea, abdominal pain, things like anemia, where you've got low iron levels, low moods, fatigue, muscle pain, joint pain, headaches, and the list goes on. There are lots of symptoms that you can get from being intolerant to gluten. So gluten is a protein that is found in the grains wheat, rye and barley. So mainly it'll be in wheat, so it'll be coming in through your flour. So anything that contains flour that is made from the grains wheat, rye and barley will have gluten in it. So this includes your breads, your biscuits, your crackers and lots of other foods. So those are really common ones. And so you might have heard of people who are celiac. So that's someone who has got an autoimmune condition where they are reacting very seriously to gluten. And then there are people who are sensitive to gluten or intolerant to gluten. And so you may not be celiac, but you may be very sensitive to gluten. And there's a range of sensitivities to gluten. So some people are severely intolerant to gluten, while other people can still have a small amount of gluten in their diet and they don't get too many symptoms. So if you think that gluten could be affecting your health, what I would recommend is that you cut out gluten for 3 weeks and monitor your symptoms. So in terms of cutting out gluten, I would recommend that you cut it out 100% for 3 weeks. So I know it takes a little while to get yourself sorted in terms of what contains gluten and what doesn't. But once you've sorted that out, then start your 3 weeks so that you are not having just a small amount of gluten or having gluten a couple of times a week, because if you're really sensitive to it, you're not going to see the improvements that you could see if you take it out 100%. So remove gluten, all gluten, 100% out of your diet for 3 weeks and see how you feel after that. If you have reacted to gluten, if you think you are intolerant to gluten, then you may be intolerant to other foods as well, because it's really common to have more than one food intolerance. So next week I'll be discussing how to remove gluten from your diet in terms of what foods it's in and the hidden foods that it's in, and I'll be giving you some substitute foods as well that you can eat instead of those with gluten. So if you have any questions, please ask me them below. Otherwise, I will talk to you next week.